Welcome, Cancer, to your November 14th through the 18th reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you from the 14th through the 18th. And we are in Mars retrograde. I will be getting that reading up next. Okay. And that runs until January 12th. So, yeah, it has a little bit of a... Those retrogrades, you know how they are. Okay. Let's see. Definitely feeling like somebody is holding a grudge against you. Really dredging up the past over here. Not letting go this week. I don't know what they're doing. Really unwilling to forget of what happened, or, you know, for some reason they just really want to bring that back up again. No trust. I don't understand the situation over here. The trust is card is upside down, so I'm going to leave it there. Only for the fact, for some reason, whoever you're dealing with just doesn't want to have trust right now. Where there should be trust and there should be, you know, all this nurturing and love, it just feels like they want to dredge up the past over here, right? And it's not bringing in any new vitality, that's for sure. If anything, it's almost like they're trying to bring you down. It's almost like they want to bring up these mistakes from the past that you guys had together. This is definitely not bringing in any magic this week, so that's for sure. And they don't want to move on. There it is right there. Move on from that. Guys, it could have happened last month, right? And they want to bring it back. This is where they feel like they have a control. This brings in their control. And this is because they don't feel like they had any well-deserved rewards. So it's really coming more on kind of them, because the reason, guys, it's coming more on their energy is because of the way it's affecting your energy so badly, right? So it's kind of like, what are they doing to bring Cancer down? What are they doing, right, in this relationship that was so wonderful that all of a sudden it just boom. And it does. It feels very unexpected. And I think that's why it's also coming in, because it's like, why all of a sudden, you know, it's almost like maybe they did one little nitpick, or you had one little nitpick, and then they want to, well, remember what happened 2 months ago. So, you know, and they're very fragile about the situation, but the problem is they're making you feel a little fragile as well, because it makes you want to kind of hide out for some of you. And it does feel like if they're kind of on the attack this week, and they just want to kind of, you know, bring up past mistakes. Absolutely. So it's almost like you guys had some kind of self-sacrifice to maybe even get this relationship back together the way, you know, it should have been. And then all of a sudden they want to go and kind of screw this up. With the, Seven of Wands, making you feel like you're in a challenge mode. Now all of a sudden your barriers are up and you're guarding yourself over something that they want to repeat itself. And, you know, it almost feels like you're afraid that whatever the fight was about to begin with, it could become maybe just as bad, where everybody is kind of like in tears, really upset about the situation over something that happened months ago, maybe a week ago, maybe 2 months ago, something that you felt like was over and done with, they want to bring back to life. It is draining and drowning you. Absolutely. And it's draining and drowning the relationship, whether it's a love relationship, a family relationship, or just, you know, a platonic relationship at work or through friendship. However it is, they definitely, you know, want to bring up this imbalance. And not only are they judging you. You didn't do this right. You didn't do that right. It's like nitpicking. It's kind of crazy because with the Justice card upside down, it almost feels like maybe they're fabricating this situation more than it was. So it's kind of like, okay, if we had a fight 6 months ago, I might not remember everything that was said, so I'm going to make up white lies to fit into that category, right? And you're saying that, wait, hold on, that never happened. But so I do feel there's a lot of fabrication. I'm not going to really say lie so much with the justice upside down. No, maybe you do feel like they are making, I'm going to say making up stories to make themselves look better, or making up stories to make you look worse, or however the situation is, but it's definitely fabricated. And this is so that they can be in control of this situation to make themselves look like they're the winner. Somebody has to win, right? We both can't lose. Even though, in seriousness, you know you both lost. Right? No matter what. Right? Just feels like in this situation there really was no winner and no loser, but they want to come back and be the winner. Oh, absolutely. They're the successor of the situation. Could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Virgo, and all of a sudden they want to have it on their side. This is the way it really went. And it's kind of crazy too, because it does feel like where you were feeling enthusiastic, childlike, we're having a great time, just all of a sudden, boom, this comes out. And kind of unravels everything you guys put back together. So, there is no well-deserved reward over here. Because in seriousness, in this case, no one is the winner or the loser. I don't care how much they feel like they're in control and they're winning. No one's winning. With the Page of Swords upside down, it's saying, so what? You're watching and they were thinking. They're thinking about the situation. Now you're thinking about the situation. As it's kind of like falling apart, but you can't really figure out, like, why is this all falling apart? Why did this happen? One little disturbance within the situation, and then they bring up this whole other bad situation. You know what's kind of crazy too, guys? Is I kind of feel like this situation that you guys are kind of having a little rift over has nothing to even do with what happened 4 months ago. Like, it's not even the same situation. Now, for some of you, it could be the same situation, and that's why it's brought back to light. But I'm telling you, for a lot of you, this isn't even the same situation. This is just one situation that got out of control, and then they feel like they have to go back and say, oh, but don't you remember when you did such and such? And it's like, what the hell does that have to do with today? Literally just to nitpick something. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Look at that. Having to have the mental clarity to have the breakthrough, guys. And it's like they're starting a new conflict. A new conflict. This card is showing a new conflict. This has nothing to even do with the old conflict. And, the old conflict could have been cheating. It could have been, overindulgence. It could have had something to do with partying. It could have had something to do, with all kinds of things. But now, or gossip, right? But now it's just talking about, hey, now I just want to kind of isolate myself, kind of go out into hiding until I can figure out what is going on with you. And this is just going to be time-based, as you're not really feeling happy over here, and really feeling like now you're going to want some alone time. Like I said, it's going to make you want to go kind of hide out a little bit over here, Cancer. Right? And we have the Lover's card over here, causing the disharmony within within the friendship, within the love, causing conflict. Some kind of bad choice. All of a sudden, you're going to bring up one bad choice to another bad choice. And that's exactly what it feels like, as a whole new conflict that's bringing bad up, but they want to bring up some bad choice from the past. And this is going to give you some kind of indecision and also fear of the commitment, right? Because now you're going to be like, wow, why are you holding a grudge against something I thought we already got past? We already made the choices. We already got past the stuff. Look at that. 7 of Cups. We already got through this. We already went through all of this. We already had this conversation. So why would you grudge on it now? It's almost like they're searching for a purpose to be upset. They're searching for the purpose to be, hey, this is why. But you know what? When we grudge hold, there's always keeping on to a purpose for whatever purpose. Not letting it go. Unwilling to forget and forgive. Now, they said they were going to forgive you. But then all of a sudden they didn't forget. So as soon as something else pops up, here we go. Oh, well, I had to search for a reason. So here's my reason to be pissed off about yesterday. What? So they never really did let go of that now, did they? So this week they're just really, and it almost feels like they keep searching and searching and searching just to be upset. Ace of Cups upside down. I'm just pissed off and upset. And you know what? I'm just going to keep fabricating and searching and looking for something to not be justified within this situation. Just to be pissy. And it's kind of their own insecurities. Just looking for mistakes, trying hard because they're dissatisfied. Because they're dissatisfied, they want to bring you down too. Okay. And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.